Hello again, everyone. The inspector back with you. Need a shave. All right, it's been like three, 4 days, whatever. Do the head too. It's time. I wanted to do it yesterday, but everything got away from me. So we're here today. So thank you for joining me. Got, as always, new products and my views. Okay. So I want to. Let's start with the soap today. The great Stirling, Rod and Mandy Lovin. Here we go. This is Deep Blue Sea, 5.8 ounces for 13 something, ridiculous. This is a dupe of Chanel Blue. If you guys like blue aftershaves, I'm talking about Aqua Velva, the ones out there, Razor Rock, Blue Barbershop. Chances are you're going to like this. I like blue scents, so that's why I chose this. Okay, and even though it's not blue, it's the same scent. We're going to, after shower, go at Deep Blue Sea, the Aftershave Splash, and smells just like the soap. Should be great. I have that in my Shave Nation Palm Bowl, which I like, even though it's it's narrow and stuff, but it does a pretty darn good job. Okay, I have it in Midnight Blue. Sounds like a song. By who? Okay. Side note. For the first time, using the little brother, the Zenith Stirling. Okay, it says Zenith and Stirling. This is all etched on here. The 29 millimeter. Used the 31 last time. This is just a little smaller, but first use soaking, okay, to soften up those bristles. For a head shave, we're going to be using the Bic Easy Rinse, which I like very much. This is going to be like a third shave on this. In my Save My Blade solution for storage. Now we're going to talk about, let's talk about the razor. This is sort of interesting. You guys know that I used last time the BarberUpp shave stick. I tried to see the good in it, but especially after the shave, I'm like, you know what? For $10, I'm sorry. I don't like slamming products, but yeah, it didn't cut the mustard. So, so I do search around for stuff and found that they have a razor, okay, BarberUpp razor. And so here we go. This is it. It says BarberUpp and etched, with the polished finish, green handle. Now, side note, a lot of you guys know that different companies make razors for different entities. Well, this is a Yaqi razor. And how do I know that? First, look at the handle. And I happen to have the one I got off of AliExpress. Same handle, okay? Same head, all right? Same exact thing. This just says DLC Yaqi on it, okay? And it's in matte finish. Perfectly fine, nice. But, they obviously produced the razor for BarberUpp. Just put the polished head on it, added some etching, and the color green handle. They probably maybe had to do a minimum of such and such razors, how many, for them to do it. If you guys know more about this, just pass it on to me, just for general information. So there's a lot of rebranding of razors. The Wishi, what they do is they sell it for cheap off of like AliExpress. And then when it goes on the Western market, US, Europe, whatever, it's 2 or 3 times the price. That's how it goes for some reason. That's I guess business, right? So that being said, I have trying a different blade. Gillette Super Nasset. Okay, you see, I've kept the packaging. These are made, I saw in the back, it said made in China. So usually Gillettes, a lot of Gillettes, a lot of them were made in St. Petersburg, Russia. Now they're going to India now. So I heard, but that said made in China. So I like the regular Nassets, so from Russia. So we'll try this one, the Super Nasset, and we'll see how it does. This is like a standard head that you would find on a Merkur 34C. You know, just a little bit of blade exposure. Not that big of a blade gap, as you can see. All right, so I'm expecting a standard mild, upper mild to just about medium shave. So, but we'll see how it performs on the face. Okay, that being said, yeah, I washed out my head, face real well like I usually do. I'm going to wet my face again. We'll do the lather, do the shave. We'll talk about different things, okay? Sorry for the long intro, guys, but I think that's important, you know, to mention. You know, there's, so, you know, I like the green handle and the etching. I think it's pretty cool. So that cost me about 29 bucks. It came with a 5-pack of Astra blades and little styptic pencils, BarberUpp styptic, you know, the little cardboard, you know, you put to your face and all. Good for travel. Okay, so, all right, here we go. We're gonna first time with this, and I put this on the outside rather than the bottom because I like to agitate around the sides some. So we'll see how that works out. Maybe it's easier to get it off onto the brush. I'm gonna add some water and just lather up on the sides. I know the soap quality is going to be there. Sorry for the clanking. That's you know, that's what happens with this size bowl. But I bought it because of the nubs on there, and it fits the hand. Unbreakable, good for travel. So that's my reasoning. I'm just gonna add more water till I get some really lather built up here, going along the sides, getting it off the bowl onto my brush, and see where it leads us. All right, the last version of my other brush, the 31 millimeter, was great. I expect this to be the same. Very little break-in, I'm gonna say, with this brush. You know, it's just sort of like the Samog, you know, brushes as far as bore. It doesn't take long at all, especially the, you know, the white ones, the Samog Owners Club series bore, like that style of bristle. Very little break-in, if any. All right, so here we go. Let's apply to the face, and this brush will only get better as time goes on. You know, it'll get softer, and you know, people say, well, sometimes boar eats lather. I think that's true for some in the beginning, because I think the bristles, in my opinion, I think they soak up some lather for the first couple of times, and that gives you an impression like, you know, where is it, you know? But this isn't that bad, you know, at all, and it's only going to get better. So just be aware of that, guys. Some guys are down on boar brushes. I love them. Okay, they work well for me. Some Badger I love, and of course synthetic. Can't go wrong with the synthetic. All right, so yeah, here we go. What I'm gonna do is, there's still soap on the sides. I'm just gonna add more water and agitate. All right, and yeah, okay, all right. Not gonna spend a lifetime lathering, although I love it, but all right. And all right, so yeah, here we are. Wow, we're 10 minutes in. Haven't put the razor to my face yet. All right, Gillette Super Nasset from China. BarberUpp razor made by Yaqi. And here we go. All right, first pass. Let's see how this does here. Usually I don't, with a new razor, I don't use a new brand of blade, but you know, I'm fairly certain what kind of shave I'm going to get. So, and this is as expected, pretty mild. Wow, feels good to get this hair off my face, guys. It's all right. Your standard fare as far as aggressiveness, you know, as you would expect. Maybe slightly, just slightly more aggressive than your Edwin Jagger 34C, but not much. Not to speak of. None to speak of. All right. First pass gets 90% of the hair off. So if you're in a hurry and just want to get the heavy stuff off so you have a socially acceptable shave, just do one pass, you know. I do that sometimes. And I use, that's a perfect opportunity just to slap on some foam real quick. Some of you guys know what I mean. Chris Garcia. You do that too. Spoke to Richard Eller on the phone the other night, and guess he won my contest, and sent him some stuff. So it was great talking to him, and hope some of you guys will get the opportunity to speak to you on the phone. Totally different experience than texting. I'm not really a texting guy, but so all you gotta do is ask for a number, okay? And this soap is typical Stirling, very slick. There. Nice. All right. Upper lip here. Sorry, got an itch here. The blade feels really good to me so far. It works. All right. Now, I went on eBay to get these. You can probably find individual packs, but I know the razor company sells them, so you can buy just a tuck of 5 for not very much money and try it out. If you like it, you know, eBay has, I think it was 60 blades for $17 or something. So going across the bottom here, of course, get those pesky hairs that go sideways, all directions. All right, so great first pass. As expected, we're gonna rinse off All right. Dry off the hands. Go for some more lather here. And, all right. Add some more water. Yeah. Adding a little bit more water a lot of times will help you out, guys. Just to get that soap going again. Okay. And I put plenty of soap in here. Yeah, this is first use of this brush, so I expected that, you know, maybe it has to get a coating of soap film on it. I don't know. But it's a little thin, but it's workable because it's so slick. All right, I don't blame that on the soap. It's a new brush type of deal. You know, it happens. I don't blame, you know, it's just the form factor. You know, but it feels nice and soft. It's, you know, all right. So we're going to heat up the blade again and go against the grain, second pass. Yeah. Taking care. Want to mention something, guys. You know, I like doing this because it's my hobby, but and I don't really seek out huge attention, but I like to pass on information. And when I know it's working, when you guys tell me something, the highest compliment I think you can get from any guy that does YouTube videos, whatever it may be, that does, you know, presents products and whatever, is to say that saw your video, bought it on your recommendation, and I love it. That trumps every other compliment you could possibly get doing something like this. You guys tell me, you know, feel free if you bought something that I recommended and you really liked it and it works for you. Yeah, let me know. I think it's great. And by you saying that, other people will, you can spur other people on to do the same. If they're looking for a certain product like this or any other one, you know, I give you my opinion, like I always said, tell you what's good, what I think is good, bad or indifferent. So no complaints about the razor, the Yaqi made razor here. They really, Yaqi makes great stuff, whether it's razors or brushes. Or, haven't tried their branded cream yet, but other artisans would make it for them. But, you know, it's still under the Yaqi brand. So if you go on AliExpress, you have a lot of different, you know, some different brands that are represented. Not only Yaqi, but others. Bati, I think that's how you pronounce it. iRazor, you know, like that. All right. So, nice and slick. It's all about angles and pressure with shaving, guys. Whether you use DEs, whether you use traditional straight razors, shavettes. That is all of what it is about. Nice. Very nice. Buffing. Buffing. Yeah, wow. Gotta touch more water, see what happens here. There we go. See that? Yep. Works. Yeah, this is a pretty cool looking razor here. Guys, you just goes to show you don't have to spend a ton of money to get a good shave. And believe me, you can spend as much as you want to on anything related to shaving, just the way it is. But for you guys who just want to get the basics, yeah. Look for bundle deals, whether, you know, like Maggard or who offer you, there's a little bristle package deal with some blades, a razor, brush, some soap for, you know, 35, 40 bucks. Maggard Italian Barber. You can't beat that just to get started. So you don't have to spend a ton of money right off the bat if you don't want to. For those of you guys who are budget minded, and I see that, you know, that's fine. I have some high-end items, but I also like the basic stuff that just works tremendously, okay? There's so much out there. A lot more than when I first started back in 2014. So you have tons of choices, guys, okay? Tons of choices. That's the face shave. All right, we're just gonna rinse off, all right? And yeah, we get the soap in the ear thing and can't get away from that. Seems that way, but that's okay. Oh. And so it's still slick. I can go over lightly, touch up, whatever. Really light. All right, rinse that off. All right. So, excellent. Yeah, very, very nice. Yep. There's coconut. Mist. Love the spray bottles. That's the best thing they could have ever done. All right, so yeah, a little tingling. Yeah, it was a close shave, but hey, that's fine. All right, so we're gonna wet the head, and now we're gonna do the head shave. So very good, and we'll see what happens here. Yeah, more water, because I see some soap on the sides there. There we go, a little bit more. We'll work it in. Yeah, the bristles will hold a lather better, okay, after a little bit, first couple of shaves. And, you know, that's pretty much customary. That's all right with me. No qualms with that. It's just the nature of the beast with a lot of, you know, that's how it goes, you know. Might do a video on brushes soon. I got some things that I'm thinking about, so, all right, that won't involve a shave. It'll just be informational type video. All right, we're gonna heat the razor, our Bic Easy Rinse, and we'll front to back first pass. I'm amazed at how smooth these blades are here. They're not biting, but they do the trick right from the first shave. I noticed. I don't know, guys, what kind of blades they put in. You know, they don't tell you that, but what I know, it's darn smooth, and sometimes it almost feels like, you know, you guys get the feeling like you don't think it's cutting, but, you know, it is. It does a great job. So I'm glad I bought a bunch of these. You know, occasionally I'll do stuff. I got some stuff on the way from Connaught Shaving in the UK that is not typical to the US market that, you know, I like to, you know, that's me. I just like to explore stuff that, you know, some of you guys may not be aware of what's out there all the time. And I do exhaustive searches on everything. So that's just, you know, how I am, typical, because that's what I do for a living. I, you know, find stuff out, all right? Because I'm curious about stuff that I care about. All right, so going along here, wow, yeah, this is so smooth, so smooth. Wow. I'm going to go across the back to do like a cross grain, especially on the bottom of my neck, guys. You know what I'm talking about. Somehow when it gets to lower neck, your hair sometimes grows and sideways, and you get the swirl pattern, or what, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah. All right, so yeah, easy rinse, big time. All right, so we're gonna go with another pass here. All right, because it's so great and I enjoy it, and I can get push an extra day without shaving my head if I do a 2-pass. You know, it just gets that, you guys know what I'm talking about, who shave your head. You get that extra, okay, just a couple of percent, you know, and that makes a difference. So, you know, going against the grain, that's, in any razor, that's where you really get to evaluate how good it is. Okay, it's going against the grain. How comfortable is it? And this razor, you know, for disposable, I've never had anything like it, though I've never tried everything, but from my experience, I've used a good number of them, and this is by far the smoothest blades that I've ever come across in a disposable situation. And, you know, I didn't expect that. I did expect the easy rinse, which is not a scam. It works big time. So, and you know, guys, I like pivoting head razors on my head, and that's basically all I use. If you guys want to use DEs or SEs or whatever, that's great. No, but for me, you know, if it's not disposable or a card, it's the leaf, which I like very much. Well worth the money, in my opinion, just for head shaving alone. I don't use it on my face because The handle it's a little awkward maneuvering. That's just me. So, but you know, wow, what a great razor for head shaves. To me, it's pretty damn good. You know, the high proof is good too. Believe me, I've done it a couple of times. Have versions 1 and 2. Have you seen on the channel here? Okay, so yeah, all right, great. Rinse this off, and yeah, first class as far as you guys, you know what I'm talking about. Looking for something to rinse easy so you don't have to bang it out. Just rinse it under hot water. You're good to go. You know, you have the blade buddy, or you know, to extend, to realign your blades. If you want to extend the life like that, that works. And then, you know, I'll do that, and I'll double up on, you know, my save my blade solution. So you're doubling up on your efforts, and yeah, it works. And you know what? This does a good job of, because I'm seeing something. Even though I rinse it out, there's some tiny bit of residue. So it apparently cleans your razor also. So, you know, here we go. We'll put that back down. All right. And yeah, and you know, guys, as it goes, got tons of new stuff to show you. Rinse off here. Whoa. Wow. Okay. And we'll spray down the head with some Thayers also. Anywhere you shave, this does a great job. Calms your face down, so you can, after this, like I do, I shower, put the aftershave on. If it's in the winter, I'll use balm a lot because of the dry weather. It just it dries out, you know, it does dry out my face. I have normal skin. So, okay, let's review what we've done. It's excellent here, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna take my DE and just touch it. Yeah, it's just around the ear. I could do this with my DE, no problem. This is the hardest place to get, guys, when you do your head, in my opinion, is right around the ear. Just buff it. Okay, we're good. All right. All right, so we have the Stirling Blue Sea, Deep Blue Sea aftershave after my shower. Deep Blue Sea soap, Chanel Blue, excellent for you blue soap and aftershave lovers. The BarberUpp DE, the green handle, the polished head, the BarberUpp etching, Gillette Super Nacet first use, very nice. You know, nice green handle. This is nice, yeah. As opposed, you know, this is, you know, same thing, same razor, just DLC Yaqi on the top, same razor, matte finish. Okay. What else? Oh yeah, the Shave Nation Palm Bowl, the nub, with the nubs, the indestructible. Nice, I like it. Stirling Zenith boar brush, 29 millimeter. We'll break it in more, you know, and then it will exude the lather more, okay, as we use it, and eventually get split ends and all that other great stuff that boar brushes do, if you guys are a fan. All right, so that's all I got for you today, guys. Hey, thanks for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you guys in another couple of days. We'll do another shave with new products. All right, enjoy your Saturday, guys. We'll see you soon. Take care now.